And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the Detroit Tigers are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. On the hill here today, Spencer Turnbull.
Yeah, but last time out, got into the 4th inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
Here's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. That pitch in for a strike, and we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 111.
Left field. And there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Aledmys Diaz.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure. And he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners. But somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Ramon Laureano in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. And the righty deals. And a ball evens the count. And that's downstairs and outside. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Aledmys Diaz now 2 for 10 in the series. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. That clips the corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The punch out there. Out number 2.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
So here's Brown at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Detroit, and starting in this one, Ken Waldichuk. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Matt Vierling in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Save! He beats it out and reaches on the strikeout.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Javier Baez, the next to hit, takes outside. That one drifts inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Strike two. Vierland gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there he goes. Got him swinging. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And now, Kyle Dutch. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one ripped. Homer number 25 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. One down, base is empty. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
And next to hit for Detroit, Eric Haas. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And that's in there for strike one. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Good eye right there. Still only one out here in the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. Jonathan Schoop takes him deep. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. There's a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. Leading off, Jesus Aguilar. Turnbull back to work. That one hit to right. Nevin makes the grab, one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's Jace Peterson. Strike one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Next one misses. 1-1. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Digging in for Oakland, Shea Langoliers. And that misses off the outside edge.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Jordan Diaz. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Good eye right there. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Haas pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. 1 left for Oakland. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And here is Jake Rogers.
The catcher, Jake Rogers.
And a pitch. Going 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Right side. Next pitch is popped up. Diaz right there to make the grab. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler Nevin to the plate. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. First offering misses the mark. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. And it is gone. his 4th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Reached on a drop, 3rd strike his first time. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Swings through that.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Ken Waldichuk departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. A new pitcher in the game, Adrian Martinez. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Adrian Martinez.
Bases empty, 1 away. The batter now, Javier Baez. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kyle Dutch up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Baez around second. Brown to third. Not in time. He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one drilled left field. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tags from third. In comes the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Chop to third. Peterson throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On to the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And now it's even up. The pitch. And a count 1-2. And now 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Kemp now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. Ball 1. Kicks and fires. To the right side. He handles it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now back the right field, Ramon Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. They say it went.
0-2.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. They continue to trail 7-0. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Martinez, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The right-hander back to work. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
He was all over that one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Man at first, Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Domingo Acevedo preparing to come on if needed. Base hit center field. Schoop around second, headed for third. Schoop coming home. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Jake Rogers now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Cabrera stands at second with no outs. And 1-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-handed reliever. And another ball. No outs. Runner on second. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases and they add to the lead. It's 10-0.
He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now on the bump, Domingo Acevedo.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now, Tyler Nevin. And a swing and a miss. Nevin getting the start in right. 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
This to center field. Butler hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now center fielder.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. He's already homered in this game. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Out towards right center field. Laureano settles under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Javier Baez. 1 for 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. Baez gone in the play. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 10-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and it's Aledmys Diaz.
The shortstop.
Here comes a pitch.
Diaz.
And takes low for ball 1.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Seth Brown. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. The A's still looking for their first hit in this one. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. And out of here. Seth Brown goes deep. His 18th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 10-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. Flied out his first time. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a good eye there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And that one's gone. Home run number 10 on the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 10-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Next to hit, Jace Peterson. Right-hander kick steals. Now 1-1. That's a little bit low. And it's even up.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike. And a 2-1 on the way. In the air out towards right center. Vierling under it. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And now an 8-run lead at 10-2. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Dutch. Acevedo back to work. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-2. That's to third, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Now one missed. Now fly ball to right center. Butler has this one sized up. Makes the catch. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Haas in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And there's the strike.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And now 2-1. Just missed. Dutch stands at first with one out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now it's Jonathan Schoop. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Tigers strand a pair, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jordan Diaz. That's in for a strike.
You know, these A's just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. That one is upstairs.
It's a good take.
This one in the air, center field. Vierling makes the play. One up, one down.
The batter, the center fielder, Lawrence.
So digging in, Lawrence Butler. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Aye.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. And there's ball 4.
Just missed there. Boog, how would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw is wild and it gets away. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration at a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Laureano comes up to hit. A strikeout and a walk. There's the strike. And the 0-1.
1-1. Nope,
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Butler on third. Kemp at first. 1 gone. Hey. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers 10 and the A's 2. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
The catcher,
And the pitch. That's towards center. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler.
And now the right fielder, Tyler Nevin. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now Matt Vierling, 1 for 3. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Tigers 10 and the A's 2. Back at Comerica Park. Aledmys Diaz now. Diaz, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Line drive, caught.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Seth Brown.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Left field, way back there. Haas ranging back, looking up, and caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet guys are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Up the middle, Baez. Gets it to first. That's the third out. So they make short work of him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Tigers 10 and the A's 2. Drew Steckenrider taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Baez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, right field. Laureano hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Dutch.
Kyle Dutch, the next to hit. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good. His 26th of the year. It's 11-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball 1, no strikes. Steckenrider measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and they get Torkelson for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eric Haas.
Here's the left fielder, Eric Haas.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ball to strike, the pitch, and fires in a fastball at 95. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. And he deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 7th inning coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of inning number 7. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Jace Peterson. And the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next to Oakland, the catcher, Shea Langeliers.
Now it's going to be Shea Langeliers. Fastball for a strike. Strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Diaz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Got no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Whips it across. That ends the frame. A's go quickly and quietly there. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. On to pinch run, Nick Maton. So a man aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Fly ball down the line. Laureano makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The catcher, number 34.
Digging in, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a pop-up. Kemp makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 18, Tyler Nevin.
So up next, Tyler Nevin. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-2 now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Maton off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. Inning over. Tigers leave one, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Now into the ball game on defense, Nick Maton. He'll play second. Ready to begin the eighth, and now it's going to be Lawrence Butler. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tyler Alexander.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
The pitch. Pulls that one foul. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
0-2 now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Vierling makes the catch for the out, and there's one down.
The batter number 5, second baseman.
Here's Tony Kemp. And that one in the air center field. Vierling hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Ramon Laureano up next for the A's. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. The 0-1. Out to short. Baez fires over to first. And Laureano is retired. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierling. Steckenrider back to work.
1-0.
And that one is inside. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's softly on the ground to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. The 1-2 in the dirt, fires over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's Javier Baez. Next pitch is popped up. Diaz puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Judge stands in now and watches strike 1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Next offering in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Swing and a pop-up. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Back here in Detroit. And now here is Aledmys Diaz. And a pitch. And that one is inside ball 1. Alexander, a 6'2 southpaw, 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Lifted in the air, right center field. Learland makes a nice grab at a full sprint. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Seth Brown. And first offering is fouled off. They say it went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar. In there, and it's 0-1. And downstairs. Here's a 1-1. And now one strike away. Bounced out to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with a big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.